This is where people are going to start getting confused, man.
I don't know, man. Sounds like AI.
It's got to be AI, man. Everything's AI. Everything's fake and gay, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, it's Unrelenting. Woo!
Yeah, good thing this isn't AI.
No, that's totally AI. It's Unrelenting, everybody. No, we didn't get like a Russian metal band to come into the studio.
You lied to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I did charge you for that, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Where did that Bitcoin go?
They were a very expensive Russian metal band. They came into the studio to record.
You told me.
Like, Gene, are you half asleep? Yeah. Okay, cool. Some of your Bitcoin. No problem. Welcome to Unrelenting. It's a Friday. It's a beautiful Friday. It's going to be 66 degrees here today and then 30 tomorrow because that's what weather does now.
Hey, it's 71 here right now.
Oh, you should be outside, sun and the snake.
I'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to go put my feet on the grass.
Go put your feet in the grass, run around, put the sprinkler on, act like a kid. Did a dude named Ben, did he appreciate your 45 extra monitors that you had laying around?
Yeah, I mean... I think so. He's now been playing video games every night.
Well, if you got the rig, that's the problem with buying the hardware. You're like, I got to use it now, sonny. Honey.
You spent the money. You gotta use it.
You got to use that hardware. RAM is not cheap. Video cards are not cheap. Although
he keeps telling me about his frame rates for some reason.
You're like, who cares?
I care because it's faster than mine.
Oh, well, it's 20% faster, you said. And that's going to annoy you. I told you it's going to annoy you. You said it wasn't going to annoy you, but I think it's going to annoy you.
Because he mentions it every day now.
This is how he starts the conversation. Yeah, hey, Gene. Yeah, my frame rate.
My frame rate.
Guess my frame rate. There's a new segment for two good old boys. Right now, I'm playing this game. Guess my frame rate.
Exactly.
Sounds like something that would be on Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah.
Guess my frame rate. No, I've never played that game.
He keeps mentioning how he's using Linus's cable management system.
Well, they do push that a lot. And it's good because some people like me just have cables laying everywhere. Although I need to take this office apart. It has not been done.
We might have to change good old boys to grumpy old Ben's here the way that
it's going techie. Yeah. I haven't redone the office since I went to the Mac hardware. So everything is wired still like under the desk because we have matching desks. So in the office here, I have two desks that fit along the one wall. So it actually fit the room perfectly.
So one full of Legos, another one full of Macs?
Should be, right? Somehow it fit perfectly. So we realized, the wife and I, back in about 1995, that we couldn't have just one computer for both.
No.
That doesn't work.
That's a silly idea.
It is. Everybody needs their own computer.
Yeah.
So then it turned into having two desks next to each other.
Do you believe people used to share a phone in the house?
Yeah. Although...
that sounds just impossible, doesn't it?
Yes. Because even when I was growing up, that wasn't the case, although it was probably because my parents weren't insane. The minute you started getting phone calls and talking to friends, it was like, yeah, we're getting your own fucking line. It was just the way it was, because they didn't want to answer the phone calls and be like, well, it's for my sister, it was for me. No, it was like, I think when we were like, because I remember having the phone line in my room when I got my TRS-80 color computer and my 300 baud coupler modem, putting my Mickey Mouse headset and from the telephone into, because the headset was the handset, whatever you call the thing you picked up on the phone, was exactly the same as normal phones. It was that exact size.
What do you call that?
I think a handset. Or was that back in the day, right? Was that the... or was it the receiver back in the day? But it's not, you're transmitting and receiving.
Damn, I don't remember what you pick up the thing off the phone.
Right, the handset, maybe?
The mic and the speaker in it. What the hell is it called?
Handset, maybe, because you put it in your hand. I don't know. Old people forget what things used to be called. Here on Unrelenting.
Did they even exist if we can't think of a name for them?
I don't know. Put that baby right into the 300 baud modem. It had these beautiful smelling rubber cups. Kept the exterior noise out. See, Brooklyn's going with handset. I think that is.
Okay. All right.
And I remember having my own line because otherwise I would have never gotten any online time because then otherwise people in the house picking up the phone. That was the problem we had immediately once getting married.
You disconnected and somebody's pissed off and somebody's telling you to hurry up.
Right. So even once, when I got married, there were already 2 phone lines coming into the house, one for the computer and then one.
Fancy.
Yeah. But back when I was a kid, we had 4 phone lines at one time, I believe. Because
holy shit.
Dad had a business line because he was in sales. So he would make his sales calls in the morning and needed a number for people to call and leave messages back in the day when you had answering machines with magnetic tape. Ooh, in the good old days. So he had his business line. We had the house line. Then my sister had her line. Then I had my line. We had lots of phones.
Man, you were rich.
We just had a lot of phone lines.
4 lines. Jesus.
One house. Although I remember as a kid watching something on television, one of those old TV series where it was the line that was shared, the party line, shared by multiple houses. Yeah. Oh, can you imagine that?
Yeah.
It's bad enough when somebody in your own house is on the phone, but no, the neighbor 4 houses down won't hang up so you can call somebody.
Well, that was a few years before us, but yeah.
Yes, we had handset privilege. That was exactly what was going on.
Yeah, I think my parents got a second line for me when they got sick of hearing, "No, don't pick up the phone. I'm online.
I'm downloading assy porn."
Yeah, exactly. Which takes half an hour per picture. Yeah. It's so we got the line.
You had to.
So I had my own line as well, but 4 lines to a house sounds just like
we should have been running a meth house or something like that.
Unusual. I knew friends that had 2 lines. I didn't know anybody that had more than 2 though.
I'm sure the phone company loved it.
Oh, I'm sure each of those lines was like $60 a month. Yeah.
They're like, what? Well, you want more? I don't understand. Then the cordless phones came out. Kids, we used to have to be corded.
Yeah.
Then the ones that have, and it's great if you see them on like movies and television shows now. The kids are probably so confused when it's a big, clunky looking phone and they pull the antenna out of the top for like a 46-foot antenna that sticks out of the top of the phone.
Those were the best though.
Like you got great range, man. You could walk through the backyard, no problemo.
Exactly. Because those back in the day, those were running on, I want to say it was either 43 or 39 megahertz. So you had great range, unlike the current shit we got.
And then the beauty was for anybody who worked at Radio Shack or liked those things when you had a Bearcat scanner or whatever brand you wanted.
Know anybody that worked in the Radio Shack?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually knew other people then that worked in the Radio Shack. But the scanners were great because all those phones, no encryption, baby.
Right. Yeah.
So really, it was better than this. Well, that podcasting didn't exist yet.
No.
But you could randomly listen to your neighbors talk on the phone.
I had one of those Bearcat scanners in my car.
They were, you had to. Along with the good old-fashioned CB radio.
I did have a CB in the car as well, yes.
Breaker 19. I'm this is a big bad bear Gene. I'm coming down the highway. Can everyone soon give me a little smoky
Usually
report?
The CB was most useful for sitting on channel 19 and then hearing semis talk about how shitty a driver you are.
You're right. Hey, the fucking guy in the Lexus doesn't know what he's doing. That's when Gene grabs it. He's like, I do too. I'm just pissing you off.
Lexus. I had a station wagon, baby.
You had the Vista Cruiser? Oh, man. Nothing like a Vista Cruiser. Yeah, I remember driving my dad.
I had the custom cruiser with the wood grain.
Oh, what the hell? I think it was a Chevy. My dad had a station wagon And again, he was in carpet sales. So the station wagon was like filled with carpet samples. I remember like driving that to work one day and it was diesel. It was like it was just a weird vehicle.
So you had a black cloud behind you the whole time.
Pretty much. And it always just had that smell that those diesel engines put out.
I miss the diesel smell, man. When they got rid of that and then jacked the price up by a factor of 2.
And then tried to sell you
really bad
electric cars. No, it'll be great. Electric.
Yeah, diesel always used to be cheaper than gasoline until they decided to get rid of the smell. And then somehow the price doubled.
It's amazing the way this happens when the government gets involved with things.
I know. Like, there's nothing wrong with high sulfur diesel.
Like, we're making the world a better place. No, you can't have emissions. Like, yeah, I think the world kind of has its own filter. It's kind of like, the world has its own, like, Brita filter. It takes care of all the shit you put out there.
Well, where do you get the shit in the first place? It's not like we import something from off planet.
Right. It's all stuff we already had here. We're just mixing it up and it's all going to settle back down.
Exactly.
Sometimes in our lungs. I don't know.
Well, don't breathe,
That's why I have multiple air purifiers in the house. I don't know if they really do anything.
Yeah, I did too. I mean, mostly for the ozonation feature. Ozonification.
I remember, and I'm sure you had them because I know Gene World. You had, as I did,
sharper image.
The sharper image. Metallic. It just looked like metallic bars.
Yeah, hell yeah, I had those. And
they put out just pumping out ozone 24/7. And those bars would get covered with dust.
Yeah, absolutely. They were ionizing the hell out of the air.
And then after we had those in our homes for a multitude of years, it's like, we think these cause all sorts of cancers. And
only if you breathe it in.
Well, if it's putting it into the air in your home, guessing.
Yeah, but if you're not in your home, if you're out partying, then they're great.
So you just have to open the windows once you get home.
Well,
equalize that ozone.
Ozone, that's the thing, is that there are a lot of benefits to ozone. There's one problem, is that it's extremely active version of oxygen. So things like plastic disintegrate.
Oops.
Things like skin tend to
disintegrate.
Fall apart. Yeah. The outer layer. Now you can build more skin, it's not a problem, but your plastic things have a little more of an issue. But if your house is made of metal, it's perfect.
And they use that in hospitals and stuff, don't they? To like disinfect. They use ozone.
I have one in every room of the house, dude. I love that stuff. It's a great smell.
And you lower the oxygen level. You bring the CO2 level up.
Yeah.
Super
I've got the
ozonation.
CO2 level up. Exactly. I've got the house is full of ozone and a high level of CO2, but I've got an oxygen generator so I can breathe pure oxygen at night.
Well, I mean, you would have to, because otherwise you might be unhealthy.
You can't breathe in the house. I mean, come on.
Why would you want to do that?
But I can go to Mars right now and stand outdoors without a helmet, and I'll be just fine.
That's what Elon's looking for you, man.
That's why I'm applying, man.
Like, please
a special
send
skill.
me to Mars.
Took 26 years of lifetime to develop this skill.
You're like, hey, Elon, put me in a room with no oxygen. Watch this shit.
I've been living in the Martian atmosphere now most of my life.
I've been preparing for this job.
I've adapted.
I believe it. This all came from saying the frame rate of dude named Ben. See the conversation here.
That's how we roll.
It is a flow chart that most people cannot follow. AI cannot reproduce it.
They have a hard time understanding how we read the script for this show.
We do the weave. We do the Donald Trump weave, although he didn't weave much during the State of the Union. He kind of stayed on point.
No. He did manage to get a record.
Well, it's
in the Guinness Book of World Records now.
That dude walked in with, yeah, Melania, I'm going to get the longest speech ever. You'll
As
see.
longest.
And I'm going to tell these Democrats I'll stand up, and they're not going to, it's got beautiful. They're not going to stand up. They're not, because they are evil,
I think there
evil
always
people.
has to be an asterisk, though, for Trump, because he repeats everything 3 times in every speech he ever gives.
He's learned that one lesson that if you want people to remember something, you got to repeat it 3 times.
He did learn that lesson, yeah. But most people wait at least a few seconds before repeating it.
No.
Not Trump.
It's just like you're on a broken record. You just repeat it, and you move on.
Yeah.
I watched the whole speech. It was interesting.
I loved how he talked about giving himself a medal.
Yes,
that's always nice.
If I can figure it out.
I don't know if they're going to let me, but I asked. I said, can I give myself a Medal of Honor?
That's something we would do.
It is funny. He is a character, man. He is a character.
His comic timing is great. He knows exactly what to come up with to piss off the Democrats.
Yeah. I think he's enjoying life more than ever right now.
Yeah, because he's winning, except for the idiot Republicans who are now turning against the tariffs, because it's like, it looks like they're working. So why are you? Because we're dumb and we don't know what they do. And the people, we might get voted out.
People don't like tariffs, man. Well, they don't understand how they work. Everyone's like, well, you idiots, Americans are the ones paying it. Yeah. Well, how come the Europeans are selling shit cheaper to us then?
Well, and I don't know. The one thing Trump should have repeated 3 times was tariffs could lead to an abolishment of the federal income tax.
He did say that.
But just once. I don't remember him repeating it.
Yeah, just once. Yeah.
That was a very important thing, because I think if people start getting that in their heads, like, wait, tariffs, what? I might not have to pay. Yeah. Whoa, wait.
Well, he said, much like we used to, once the tariffs are fully working, we may be able to get rid of the federal income tax.
And that's
true. Before we had a federal income tax, we had tariffs.
And we weren't bankrupt as a country then? Interesting. It's pill time, everybody. Woo!
I'm out of B12, man.
Oh, that's not good.
I need to order some, because I heard not only are they good for your brain cell things, but also your heart things. Apparently, they're good for blood flow or something.
That would be all sorts of things.
Whatever takes blood, I guess.
Everything, perhaps.
Is that everything?
I think so. I mean, I'm not a doctor.
We don't play doctors on this podcast. That's for sure.
This is not medical advice.
No, we would never give medical advice about blood things.
Especially serious things.
Have you gotten the video links I sent you? I'm getting my house fix. Not my house fixed, but my TV show house fix.
Oh no!
By watching this. Oh, dude, I swear to God, what's the point of even sending you stuff you never watch?
I didn't see anything about house.
Let me just switch over to that thing there. I sent you a link of a girl doctor.
Oh, well, she wasn't a real doctor, was she?
Yeah, she's a real doctor. So she's a real doctor that plays the violin. And she talks about weird diseases and patients coming in with weird symptoms that no one can figure out.
I like that. It's like a mystery.
Yeah, it is just like a mystery. And so I've been watching a bunch of her videos lately. And it is pretty interesting. And she's basically got a video for every disease that house diagnosed, except it's real.
Well, the older I get, the more I learn that doctors are often completely clueless to what's going on. I mean, I've learned this. So I had a bad dentist. That bitch fucked me up.
Your whole eyeballs. Yeah.
Well, that was a bad retinal surgeon.
Right. Fucked up your whole mouth. I know.
Exactly. But the cardiac doctors, the specialists.
Fucked up your feet.
Exactly. not understand. It's like, no, see, but I've never had this.
Yeah.
Extra beat. This is something
Everybody
brand
knows
new.
that you get heart palpitations because of your teeth. Everybody knows that.
It is. I mean, it's something
It's
that
true.
they've said, granted, it's like, it's an infection that moves in. The fact that I'm like, hey, this started with dental work. When you go to specialists, I guess this is just an oddity. Because maybe for everything, you should go to a general first. Right? Not, in the Army, I mean like a general practitioner. Because if you go to somebody that is a specialist in cardiac rhythms, they're just going to want to worry about the cardiac rhythm.
They don't know shit about teeth.
Right. They don't know they don't care about what's causing it.
Nope.
They just want to treat it. Even if you're like, but this is where it started. Well, sure, but we'll just give you these pills.
Mm-hmm.
And it was interesting. I mean, again, I've talked about this. It went on for that first time. It was over 6 months where I was constantly feeling that rhythm, and then went on an antibiotic, and it was like, done.
Yep.
And then it started up again after a while, but an antibiotic cleared it up again, which led me to believe the first antibiotic got like 98% of it, and then it came back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually how it works.
And now it got it through. It seemingly, because it's been like a year now without any issue whatsoever.
That year's long enough that there's nothing dormant there. Yeah.
So it's like, now I just need to because I skipped an appointment with the cardiologist because the last time.
We all do. So did I.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, the last time I went in, I
feel fine.
Right. Well, that's the part of it. I feel fine. And the last time I went in, it was the nurse practitioner. Right. I have to make an appointment too, because sooner or later, then they stop your drugs, and they're like,
exactly.
You have to come in, sir.
That's how they get you. They stop your drugs.
We can't keep giving you drugs. You're like, I want the drugs. And they're like, we can't give you the drugs, sir, unless you come in. So you got to go in.
Yeah.
But the nurse practitioner,
I went in.
That was what pissed me off. One, the nurse practitioner is like, well, the doctor and I, we think you should have the ablation. The ablation. Would you like to schedule the ablation?
Yeah. No,
I wouldn't, since it's now been a year since I've had even a stray beat like that. It's like that's. So no, I don't want to schedule that. And I've mentioned it on this show before, but I know not everybody listens to every minute.
No, not everybody, amazingly.
The nurse practitioner, after I explained, as I have done to Gene and on this show, that, once I start taking an antibiotic, the extra beat, whatever you want to call it, disappeared.
Yeah.
And the bitch literally wrote in the notes, having extra beats while taking antibiotics. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God.
It's like,
it's like, sorry, sir, we can never give you antibiotics again.
Right. But no, that clears it up. Got it totally wrong. And I know anybody can have a bad day, but this is why you really do have to be your own advocate. You have to pay attention to what's going on. And
you have to be your own doctor, as we all say.
You do. Because at one point, my dad, who's been on blood thinners for over 2 decades because of the artificial valve he's got, they were like, well, we want to, they really upped his blood thinning medication. And my parents have been doing this long enough that they knew it wasn't right, but because the doctor said, they did it. And his numbers went from like 2.2. I mean, it's supposed to be somewhere in that 2 to 3 range.
Yeah.
Was up to like 5.8 or 5.9.
Ooh, yeah, that's no good.
No, and it's like, but I yelled at him. I'm like, you knew it was wrong. Well, the doctor said. I'm like, fuck the doctor.
What the hell do they know?
Right. It's like they're wrong. So it happened again recently. And my mom was like, nope, fought back. And the doctor finally went, oh, okay. It's like, come on, you're getting it wrong.
Yeah. But so I stopped. Well, first of all, I had my physical just a few weeks ago here as well. But I stopped doing
cardio.
Yeah, exactly. Good luck with that. No, I stopped doing those stupid lowering your cholesterol pills.
Oh, the statins.
Statins, like 3 or 4 years ago. And every time I come into the physical doctor's like, yeah, your cholesterol is a little high. What do we need to up your script on those? I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking them at all. Like, what? Why? Because they suck. Because cholesterol is a basic building block of everything in your body, starting with testosterone to a majority of the other chemical communication things, right? And he's like, yeah, but your cholesterol. Like, yeah, it's fine. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, which are better than doctors, as everybody knows. And they talk about eating more butter.
Everybody puts this on. Make sure we put this on Gene's tombstone. Watched a lot of YouTube videos.
Watched a lot of YouTube videos.
Ate a lot of butter.
A lot of butter. They all tell you start with a stick of butter. So I went in, did the blood work for the everything a couple weeks back. Cholesterol numbers, perfect.
Really?
I've never had better cholesterol numbers.
And how did you accomplish this without those dirty
Stick of butter.
statins?
Stick of butter.
Wait, what do you mean a stick of butter? Like every hour?
Stick of butter instead of statins.
Every day?
Not quite. Like half a stick a day. Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm telling you, dude, the reason you have cholesterol, not medical advice, is because your body isn't getting enough of the butter. And so it's trying to make its own butter, but it doesn't do a very good job.
So
But
by
if you take
giving
the
it butter,
what?
So by giving it butter, it's now
then
happy.
your body doesn't need to try and make any. Exactly.
So really the cholesterol problem is you're not eating enough of the butter.
Enough sticks of butter. Okay. Do you want the real solution? Or that was a joke, obviously.
Oh, wait, I was writing that down.
that was the
butter. I'm like, I'm going to have popcorn every day. I'm going to be making fried eggs. Going to be doing butter.
So I actually read up on what the hell causes the narrowing of the arteries. Clearly, unlike most doctors. And what I discovered is it has nothing to do with cholesterol. It has to do with calcium and vitamin D. And that if there's tons of benefits to having an increased vitamin D. So I believe that the standard vitamin D recommendation from USDA is something like 500 IU per day. The much better one is you can buy 5,000 IU doohickeys.
The doohickeys, yes, yeah.
You know, they're not pills, they're the little
capsule things.
Capsules, thank you. That's the word.
They're cute little things.
Yeah, 5,000 IU capsules at the store. But if you actually do the research, what you realize you should be doing about 20,000. And so when you start doing 20,000 IU of vitamin D, vitamin D interacts with calcium in the body quite heavily. And as everybody knows, the way that you prevent from having a huge increase in calcium in your blood is you have to provide 2 additional vitamins as catalysts. One is K2 and the other one is potassium. And the third one, I said 3, and the third one is magnesium. So magnesium, potassium, K2. And when you provide those, that lets you actually properly utilize and manage the calcium for the chemical functions it's used in. Because calcium is not just used for bones; it's also used as part of the neurotransmitters, your electrical signal system. And so by doing a combination of all those with a higher level of vitamin D by a little bit, by about 20 times, you end up having you fix your cholesterol problem.
So I'm doing 5,000 D3 with 100 mcg of K2.
Yeah. Your K2 is fine, but you're a little low on the D there for your body weight.
Should we doubling that up?
I would quadruple it up.
Now, I'm kind of concerned that the micro ingredients brand that I've purchased on Amazon, the new packaging on top, it's like viral on TikTok. Do they think that's a way to sell drugs?
To put the word viral onto your pills, that's not a good idea.
Viral on TikTok, it says. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
We went viral.
Yeah. They're TikToking away.
We got bananas. Is that enough potassium? Because I know we had.
Because here's the thing: vitamin D, as I'm sure everybody knows, also is produced naturally as a chemical reaction in your skin when you have ultraviolet light.
Yeah, when you get sunshine.
So your whole body is a factory of vitamin D. Well, here's the thing: the way our bodies were designed to produce vitamin D assumed we were never wearing clothes outdoors.
And we are all very happy you are, Gene.
And I don't know about you, but I don't not wear clothes outdoors.
You're like, hey, I'm getting my D3, officer.
So you can probably even pull down the math formula to calculate the amount of skin that your body has to figure out just how much vitamin D that would be producing. And it's right around 20,000 units.
You like that would seem to be a healthy number then.
Yeah. Interesting factoid. More people in the southern U.S. have a deficiency of vitamin D than people in the northern hemispheres. You know why?
It's a bigger sun. You're baking more.
Sunscreen.
Oh, those bastards.
Because you're more reducing your skin's ability to produce it by slathering yourself in sunscreen.
Because you're trying to protect yourself from that bad cancer.
Yeah, exactly. The bad cancer, not the good cancer.
Do you do red light therapy? Asks a troll in the troll room named C. Brooklyn.
I do not, but I have way too many friends that do.
And what is red light therapy? I've never heard of this. So.
Yeah, so there's a number of things with red light therapy. It's kind of like a tanning machine that you lay inside of, but it's red light. It's infrared lights usually, and near red and infrared. And it's supposed to activate your cells, like rebuild. I forget the technical. There is a technical word for it that I can't remember. That basically the rebuilding of your cells, the clearing up of dead cells, all that good stuff. And it happens when your skin has certain frequencies of light on it. You can also get portable, smaller units, like to wrap around your like sore muscle areas or wrap around your neck or something like that. Those are around as well. The whole body ones are expensive. They're like $12,000.
Well, that's why Roxanne didn't want to turn on the red light anymore.
That's probably why. Yeah, exactly.
True story.
But, it totally does make sense. You don't want to go too woo-woo. I think there is a point of crossing into woo-woo land. But a lot of modern medicine is focused on removing symptoms.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's absolutely what they get paid for. And, hey, doc, my blank hurts. Can you fix it? Yeah, let me just put something that makes you not feel the pain in there.
Well,
You're good to go.
Because again, like with the arrhythmia, there might be 1,000 different things that might be causing the arrhythmia, but they know this pill will control it no matter what the cause was. So let's just go to the pill and not look at the cause. Let's just treat
Let's put a little
symptom.
botulism into your heart muscle because we know that'll fix it.
Right. Well, this it. Come on, leeches, baby.
Leeches work, dude.
We suggest a good
don't say anything
bloodletting.
bad about leeches.
A good bloodletting for Gene today, everybody. That's why he's got his dental chair. A lot of people thought the Epstein one was weird. Gene has his own dental chair.
Who doesn't have a dental chair? Come on.
I mean, you have to. I mean, why?
Very comfy. You can sleep in the damn thing.
You can put him in any position you want. It's great.
Yeah. Well, mine hangs off the ceiling, so.
It's a swing too, so it gives you a nice.
Yeah, you could.
Gives you a nice.
It's
vibe.
made for easy access. Let's just leave it at that and move on.
Pops down. Do you use that while flying your virtual
I don't use it.
spaceships?
It's not for me.
No, I see the snake.
Right. Yes.
And he's really worried about the amount of frames per second that is being produced.
That's right.
Is he beating you at these games? I mean, are there any competitive games you play?
Are you talking about Ben or the snake?
He'll Ben, but the snake, I'm guessing, is probably better at most of the.
Snake's pretty sleepy. He likes to just chill. No, he's absolutely not. So last night, I was actually watching him play in real time. He was playing Cyberpunk, and then I was coaching him by watching his live action video.
Is this your exit strategy? Coaching gamers?
Yeah, coaching gamers. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Gene,
I mean, after
the video
a while,
game coach.
when you no longer have sufficient reflexes to actually competitively play gaming yourself,
right?
What's left? You just become a video game coach.
Coaching, right?
Yeah.
You want to be better at this game?
All right,
Gene
Ben,
will
we're going to
help
start
you.
doing your warm-up set. I'm going to have you run from that block over there, back here, kill the bad guy, and then run back and do it all over again.
Yep, got to get your thumbs in shape.
Get your cardio going.
You just have the implant.
And then he keeps complaining about how driving in this game sucks. I'm like, it's not the driving, it's your A and D muscles. You got to get those in better shape. You got to have faster reflexes to let go of the keys, not just press them.
He doesn't know how to drive. Is that it?
He does know how to drive. That's correct. I said, next time we're going somewhere, I'm not letting you drive the car. He's like, I drive good in real life. I'm like,
That's because it's a self-driving car.
Yeah, might as well. No, Ben's an old school guy. He's got a truck.
Well, he's in Texas. You only got steers and queers down in Texas.
That's why. No, that's the only two exports.
And Ben sure doesn't look like a cow.
Nah, you'd be surprised. No, he's a skinny fucker.
What, doesn't he like to eat barbecue?
He does like to eat, but he has this thing about walking 20,000 steps a day that I don't understand.
Ooh, he's one of those. I mean, I am much more apt to walk when it's not 30 below zero.
Yeah, exactly. Or 120 above.
But the one time, the wife was like, do you want to go for a walk? This was last year, I think. And I'm like, well, why are you walking so far? She made like this little route around the neighborhood. And I thought was, why don't we just walk up and down the block? I mean, you can just turn around. Why are we going so far away? And then all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, a storm started blowing and we made it home just in time.
Just in time. Nice.
Because otherwise,
teach her a lesson.
Yeah, I would have been like, this is why you don't go so far away.
Yeah. I've just been walking around the neighborhood as well myself. But I remember years ago, I used to have a buddy that really liked going for walks. And he'd call me up. He's like, hey, you want to go for a walk? I'm like, sure. And what I used to do with him quite often when we went, it was basically an opportunity to just chat while we're actually burning some calories. But I found it to be much more interesting to go for one-way walks instead of round-trip walks.
And then just call an Uber?
Yeah, pretty much.
Gee, it's like we walked to the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, you walk to the Chick-fil-A, you get some food, and then you take an Uber back to the house.
It all works out.
I mean, it accomplishes the same task because your alternative would have been to just go walk in a circle, come back home, then get an Uber and go to Chick-fil-A.
Instead, every day you can go just a little further, see if you could just push it a little bit more. Until one day you're laying face down in the middle of the median and going, ooh, I
don't understand what the median has got to do with it.
Well, I mean, you have to collapse somewhere of your heart attack while walking.
Oh.
I just picked the median.
Well, I don't know. Do a whole lot of people have heart attacks while walking? I don't think walking is that particularly difficult an activity for a heart.
People have heart attacks doing all sorts of things.
Yeah, just not enough heart attacks having sex.
No, because those would be happy guys.
Yeah, I think it's everyone's dream.
Just to go out. Go out with style.
What's the best way to go out? What's a better way than that to go out?
And your perfect way is you finish and she doesn't, and you get the last laugh. As you drift off into eternity.
Does she ever, though? I mean, let's be real.
That's just a
figure of speech.
A communist lie. Yeah. It's a myth.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. We do not give medical
Unless
advice.
you got one of those Hitachis on your dick. She's not going to finish.
You got a Hitachi on your dick? What the hell is that for?
The Hitachi magic wand.
I've never heard of the Hitachi magic wand.
Ask your wife.
It's by Hitachi. I remember having a
She'll
Hitachi television, but
mm-hmm.
then we got a Mitsubishi, and now I got a Samsung. No, my parents had a Mitsubishi. Worst menu system ever on a television.
Yeah.
And I need a new TV. I just don't like. I keep waiting for this one to die.
You might wait a while.
I know. This is a rear projection DLP.
Oh, yeah. Those die. Those will die.
But it was an LED light. My parents had a rear projection with the regular old-fashioned lights.
Yeah.
And that light had to be changed like 5-6 times in the life of the set. Where I'm here with the LED one, like it just hasn't died yet. And this, I think we got this in 2009. And it's still fine.
Yeah, I couldn't do the DLP stuff because my refresh rate on my eyeballs is too fast.
Yeah, that's a problem. Your eyes are too
good. So you see individual colors on the DLPs.
But I'm noticing everything now is nearly impossible to read any of the screens in whether it's a Hulu or whatever, where you've got the titles, or whether it's watching NASCAR and they've got the little tractor.
Trying to read the cars, all the writing on the cars.
I mean, on the actual image, it's fine, but the text that they're putting on the screen, they're assuming everybody's got 4K now.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at that text on a 1080p rear projection set, it's all just fuzzy enough to be like, no. So I know I need a new one, but I mean, this one still works, and it's such a pain in the ass. My parents
it might be your eyes.
Could be. But the other thing is getting rid of this shit in Illinois. Now, my parents have had their old TV sitting in their garage.
You know what the best way to get rid of a TV is?
Tell me.
Give it to Ben.
Give it to Ben. Ben, I got a TV, buddy. Can you come pick it up?
Yeah.
Because in Illinois, it's illegal, and nobody will pick it up.
To throw one away?
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's like, what the fuck? Everybody's
how do you think I ended up with 4 extra monitors at my house?
Right. It's a federal offense if you throw them out.
It's definitely not a federal offense, but it might be a local thing.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You just got to find a buddy that'll take your old stuff.
Well, or you just have to put it in the back of a truck, go down some area where nobody's around, and push. Not saying that's a good advice. I'm just saying it's advice.
No. Now, you could get rid of batteries at Costco. They'll take them.
Yeah, there are some places that will. But for some reason, TVs, that's not even. I understand the 8,000-pound CRT televisions.
Yeah, I think those are all gone now.
But I don't get something that is relatively new. Why it's like, oh, no, you can't. Those can't be disposed of. Unless you want to pay somebody like $200 to process
it. Poisonous components in it.
Yeah, but filters. It'll filter itself. Don't worry about it.
Back in the day, Uncle Gene figured out the easiest way to get rid of things is just dump them in the lake.
Thermite.
No, just dump them in the lake. The fish will, they eat everything.
Just goes right to the bottom.
Car batteries.
The one good use of your boat.
It all ends up in the lake eventually.
Gene, why are you putting that big screen TV on the back of your boat? No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's how I roll.
I just want to watch the game while I'm out on the middle of
That's right. What are you going to use for power? I got some batteries down there.
Yeah. We're building an underwater paradise.
That's right. Lead and sulfuric acid never did any harm.
Not underwater.
Nope.
Nobody
That's what you
can
got
prove
the water
it.
for.
No. I tell you what. Okay, I'll put a little check mark down here.
Dude, I was watching something.
Vitamin D.
I was watching something that talked about how you get all these parasites from drinking lake water. I used to go swimming in the lake damn near every day. What, you think no water got into my mouth or nose?
There are different lakes, and I'm sure there are different types of pathogens in them. Usually,
there was no parasites in the lake because we knew that if you put lead acid batteries in the lake, you
took care of the parasites, right?
You take care of all the parasites.
I mean, you hear this every now and then.
Clean lead water, good for you.
It's the only way to be safe.
Mm-hmm. Then you get out of the lake and you pull up a hose, a rusty hose plugged into God knows where, and you have a drink.
Well, it's also just part of the fact that most people don't use their immune system. So then when you do,
that's right. And some of us still have those things.
You like want to go out, eat some dirt, roll around in it. It's good.
Oh, dirt pancakes used to be awesome.
Dirt pancakes?
Yeah, you mix a little dirt with water and then you put them on a hot asphalt. You get dirt pancake. You've never eaten a dirt pancake?
No, I have not.
That's a kid thing. That's a kid thing. You make dirt pancakes.
I make buttermilk pancakes at home sometimes, but
well, I know. That's why you have heart palpitations.
Well, probably. It's like, no, it's good. It's grains. They're good for you.
Have you seen the damn pyramid? The grains you're supposed to have one of per year.
It seems that way now.
1 gram per year is your grain allowance now.
Yeah, but are you going to believe that or Dolly Parton on the cover of Dolly Parton Buttermilk Pancake Mix? I mean, come on.
Well, that's true. That's a good point. You got that. You got me on that one.
You got to trust Dolly. And then it's like you can make it the regular way, just mixing in some water. So you don't got a lot of time. You take some of the mix, you take some water, boom, you got pancakes.
It's amazing. You need salt there too, but yeah. Amazing.
If you want, it's probably mixed into the mix. But if you want the higher level, then you add in milk and egg.
But you can, instead of water for the mix, also just use milk or even better, buttermilk.
Oh, buttermilk, right. We'll see, this is Dolly's mix has powdered buttermilk in.
Dehydrated buttermilk?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess that gives you the closest you can get without buying buttermilk.
Oh,
but it was also butter. That was the other thing you added to it. You added in
half a stick of butter,
milk,
casein,
butter melted, and an egg. You add that into the same mix, and it's like, oh, well, this is good.
Yeah, and look at that. You made the actual pancake better.
I know, and then it's so good. And then you add you have to do real maple syrup, though. Fuck, don't buy any of that cheap Mrs. Butterworth sugar
that's all
mix.
Fake sugar water.
Yeah, that's no good.
Nope.
With my father-in-law's service the other day, we went out for breakfast. And my brother-in-law, I had never seen this in the history of mankind before. Had breakfast, had his 2 big side pancakes instead of toast. And he picks up the pancakes and he rips them into pieces.
With his hands?
Yes.
What?
Yes. I'm like,
no.
What the yes.
Barbarianism.
I'm like, what the hell is this? I've never seen anybody do that. Like, well, it's easier.
Is this before or after he poured the syrup on him?
It was before.
Okay, well, that's better.
So he picks it up dry, rips them up into pieces, and then pours the syrup to, I guess, save the horrible amount of effort that it takes to use a fork.
Using a fork?
to cut the pancakes up. I don't know.
I thought you were going to say something like he takes it and then he dips it into syrup and then eats it like a taco. But
see, that would be this would have been better. I think that would be a better way to go. I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Well, if you take the bacon, you put it on top of the pancake, then you fold it over like a taco, and then you dip the whole thing into maple syrup. Now we're talking.
Dude, you just created new street food right there.
I think I did. Yeah. Pancake, bacon, taco.
Yeah. I would totally go for that.
Who wouldn't? It's got bacon in it.
I know.
Sorry, like half the world's population.
They don't eat. Come on. If you don't eat bacon, you can't be trusted.
That's a fact right there.
Bacon is the best Last week they didn't have any bacon when I ordered it because it was on sale for $5.99 a pound for the Meyer bacon at there's only 2 variants of it. But
I haven't seen bacon here for under $10 a pound for a long time.
This stuff is thick cut, and it is by far the best tasting bacon I've ever had. And it's at the meat counter, which I didn't even know for the longest time that you could get.
Was at the meat counter?
Yeah, that you could just be like, yeah, give me 1.5 pounds, baby. I always thought you just had to buy it in one of those pre-made packages. No, you could go in and be like, give me the bacon. They wrap it up in the butcher paper, which is great because then you can just rewrap it. And they've got either applewood, but I like the peppered bacon. It is so good.
Oh, I like the applewood smoked.
You put it into the air fryer at like 320 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. Well, yeah, because the thing is with bacon, you don't want to do you
don't want smoke all over your house.
Well, that too. I've learned that early on. If it's too high heat, it could go very poorly. But doing a lower heat longer, it turns the bacon into that state that is neither solid or liquid. It's like
Jello.
It's like right there, man. It's got just a little crispiness to it, but it kind of melts in your mouth.
I like mine extra crispy, so I go for the high heat.
No, see, I don't like it super crispy. I like it right before it's getting to the crispy. I don't like it soggy, because soggy bacon, I mean, okay, all bacon is good. Soggy
bacon's horrible.
But soggy bacon, right. It's like...
I like my bacon to feel like it's dry in my mouth.
Just like your women.
I knew you were trying to find a comeback and you just could not land that one at all.
I mean, I get it. As long as it's a tasty bacon, I'm with you. I've had some bacon.
And well, you got to use thick cut, because if you don't use thick cut, by the time it's dry enough, there's nothing there.
There's like no taste.
Invisible. Yeah.
I've had that.
But if you start off with thick cut, it turns into a normal thin slice by the time that it gets that. Really
it's even a little beefier than that, because I've been to some like diners, breakfast places where you're looking forward to the bacon, and then you're like,
oh yeah,
this is it. It doesn't hardly have any taste to it. There's no heft to it.
Where's all the damn nitrites, guys?
Right. I need the nitrites. More nitrates, like whatever it is, I need more. And it's so good for you. Bacon, I mean, I highly recommend not eating it every day.
Totally not good for you, but it's very tasty.
How much bacon? Okay, so Gene, how much bacon do I have to eat so my cholesterol is perfect? Is it like 3 pounds a day?
Yeah.
And your cholesterol?
Yeah, it doesn't really affect your cholesterol. You could eat as much bacon as you like.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
As long
there you go, not medical advice. Yeah.
As long as you take 8,000 ICUs of
no, that's not nearly enough. I usually take 25,000 a day.
And you don't die from that?
No. You don't die until 45,000. I've read all the literature on this.
Like your body processes that out. I mean, I was doing the 5, and I know I dropped down for a while with the heart arrhythmias, because when you do research on this kind of stuff, you will find that every supplement you're taking, somebody will have posted, I started taking this and my heart started doing this.
Yeah, my heart stopped for about a month.
Yes, it was horrible. So but I'm back on the 5,000. But I guess now I can try popping a little extra, especially before getting the blood test done.
It's all been lies. They've all been lying to you. And if you do the actual research, what you read is that a body of a slightly above average size with no clothes on during the day will produce about 20,000 IUs.
And of course, my doctor now is also not pushing the statins. He's like, yeah, take the good fish oil. He loves the fish oil.
Fish oil is good. I don't know why people always kind of diss the fish oil.
It all depends on where you are sourcing it, I think.
Mostly vitamin E. But there's plenty of vitamin D in there. There's a lot of good stuff in fish oil.
I bought the Thorn brand one. Well, this is the problem with fish oil, is that like everything else that's not a drug, it is not really closely monitored, where I think Thorn, there's a few of
I get mine from Norway.
There's a few that have third parties that do test it and they release that. Where the ones that don't, it's like you have no idea what you're getting. No. So for the people like fish oil don't work, it's like, yeah, but you might have been getting something that was like 1/3 potency.
Could have been that fake stuff from Canadian land.
Yeah, you don't. Well, yeah, the snow Mexicans, as they call them on.
Yeah, snow Mexicans. That's right. I've heard that term.
That was we heard that.
That is such an insult, man. The snow Mexicans.
I know. I mentioned that on the show the other day because the woman from Sky News Australia, Rita.
Oh yeah.
She called because they beating them in the hockey.
Yeah.
She called them the snow Mexicans, and I'm like, that was I knew. I mean, I don't remember hearing it.
Yeah,
but I'm like, who is more offended by that term?
Oh yeah, it's the Canucks for sure.
Got the snow Mexicans, eh? And of course, where did Russia come in with the hockey this year in the Olympics?
Yeah, the good question, because Russia got banned from the Olympics, which is the only reason the U.S. has so many medals right now.
It also means it doesn't mean as much, kids.
There's an asterisk to this Olympics, yes.
It's kind of like going, well, the Dodgers aren't going to be able to compete in baseball, or the Yankees.
Yeah. The Winter Olympics is Russia's sport. I mean, the Summer Olympics, not so much, but the Winter Olympics, absolutely. And I remember many, many years ago, Russia boycotted the 1984 Olympics in Los Angeles, which means that Russia wasn't competing, which means that Americans won every single medal. And that year was also the year that McDonald's had their Olympics promotion, where for every bronze medal, you get a free fries. For every silver, you get a free drink. And for every gold, you get a free cheeseburger. I ate at McDonald's for about half a year.
You eating cheeseburgers left and right.
I was eating cheeseburgers totally left and right and paying with gold medals that America won. Mm-hmm.
The latest thing at McDonald's is they're coming out with a burger called the Big Arch.
And what's that all about? The smaller Big Mac?
It is twice the size and, of course, twice the calories of a Big Mac.
No.
Yeah. Which I'm like, this is different. The world's changing, man, because everybody else is going
something
smaller.
I would expect. I would have expected a smaller, not a bigger one. Yeah.
Right. Like Wendy's, man. I used to love a fucking Wendy's burger. A single was enough. Now they're like, this is like a White Castle. What the fuck happened?
They're literally White Castle burgers. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I told you we got a Gold Castle here that I popped up that I had to order from.
What is a gold? Is it better than white?
Well, Gold Castle sells premium, high quality steamed burgers.
Totally unlike White Castle, who sells
totally different. Yes, because these are $14.
Oh well, yeah, that's the gold.
They're gold. They're Gold Castle, and they actually are quite tasty. They have crispy onions on them. They've got all kinds of things you can get on them. So they imagine like a gourmet White Castle burger.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, except more expensive.
But yeah, I was surprised that
I tried it. It was it's pretty good. It's not worth the money.
Well, that's the thing, the money issue, and it's very interesting when you look at what restaurants are doing well and to see what they're doing. I mean, I've known people that owned restaurants, and I know it's really a horrible business to be in. It's not. People that think, hey, I can open up a restaurant and become rich. It's like, you're lucky if you're not going to lose your shirt. But after...
like 3 out of 2 restaurant places that open end up losing money.
Now, after the retinal doctor the other day, so we were in a different area because he's about 30 minutes away from where we live and right down the street. And we've been to this place a few times before, but it's Grill 89, which is a Mike Ditka owned restaurant. Coach. Coach. And we went in there about lunchtime. The place was packed, and pretty much what they do is comfort food, but elevated. Nothing that you couldn't make it home with a little bit of instruction.
I think I went to his first one.
There is a Ditka's here too. That's just called Ditka's.
Yeah, I think that's the one I went to.
Now, this is an offshoot, but they have, like at the main Ditka's, they do have the pot roast nachos, which are the, I mean, right there, that's a meal in itself. Nachos with a nice pot roast on top with jalapenos and cheese and all the good stuff. But we had
we call those brisket nachos here.
Oh, so good. But we had a small pot roast nacho. The wife and I both had a burger, and we took home 2 of the key lime pies, which were round. So they're shaped, kind of like a hockey puck. That was a little bit smaller.
That's the way they're supposed to be shaped.
And the bill was like $100.
Whoa.
Right? This is like Austin pricing.
It is Austin pricing. Absolutely.
2 burgers, a small nacho, 2 iced teas, and
$100 price for that. Wow.
And you could go into a place with very similar food and pay about $40. But this place was packed. So it's like, it's figuring out the magic of all of that. And it was interesting because it had to be
a celebrity endorsement.
Yes, part of it. And the service always top notch. So this is not, to be trifled with for people that want to make sure their food comes out on time and their drinks are refilled and the wait staff is around if you need something. But it had to be a COVID era thing. At the bottom of the menu, it was like, we add on a 3% service charge to all tickets.
Why?
Because of the cost of doing business.
That's called repricing.
Yes.
What the hell? What is extra 3% bullshit?
I agree. Now, here's the interesting thing. It also said, and I didn't pay any attention to this whatsoever when we were there, because one, I had just gotten out of the retina doctor's office and couldn't read anything anyway. But when I got home and looked at the menu online, it says, if you want that 3% refunded, all you have to do is ask, and they will refund it.
That's great.
I guarantee you nobody in the history of that restaurant has ever asked for the 3%.
Get my 3% back, please. Yeah, exactly.
I guarantee it, because it's not that kind of restaurant. If you're going to pay $100 for 2 burgers, a nacho, and a couple of drinks and a couple of small pieces of cheesecake, you're not worried about the 3%.
Well, I don't know about that, but you're probably not going to notice it yet.
True. And we did not until I got home. I was like,
how's the cheesecake? Was the cheesecake any good at least?
The cheesecake was delightful. This is again, they could have just thrown the raspberry sauce on top with the whipped cream. But no, all of that came in its own little plastic container. So you could put it on when you got home. So your cheesecake was
a self-service restaurant.
Kind of, right. Now, if you were there, I'm not sure. Maybe if you get it there, maybe they bring you little things.
Do your own cheesecake.
Right. Yeah. If you got, maybe it comes like because there was a mango and my wife's like, the mango shit doesn't taste no good. I don't like mango. And the raspberry sauce instead. Yeah.
I mean, technically, key lime pie shouldn't have any sauce on it.
It doesn't need it.
No.
That is true.
A sweet lime flavor.
I love making me some key lime pie, and it's easy. At least
you just buy it at the grocery store.
You just go. Well, no. I mean, you can, sure. You can go find a key lime pie and then just buy it. Yeah. Or you can just buy a pie crust. I have been making for years.
Which style of pie crust do you like? The pecan, the walnut, the graham cracker?
Usually I just go graham cracker for the key lime.
Yeah.
But there was a Disney restaurant recipe in a cookbook we've had years and years and years ago. And it's you take your key lime juice. Granted, that's harder to find than most people realize. It's not just lime juice.
Make your own. Don't buy it, dude. It's plastic if you buy it. You got to make your own.
But then you got to find key limes.
You could get key limes. That's not that hard.
Well, of course, you've got a key lime guy. What does he get? Once or twice a week? Like, Gene, how many you need today?
I met him in Key West. Yeah,
of course, where you would be, because that's where else you're going to get the key limes.
Yep.
But it was the key lime juice. It was the evaporated milk.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. I don't even know if there was an egg. There might have
there's a
been
wee bit of sugar in there.
There may have been in the egg.
Like 50% of the pie is sugar.
And I'll have to find this recipe. Because it was like you bake it at like 225 degrees for like 20 minutes.
Warm it up, basically.
Right. I'm like, what the hell is this going to do? That's not baking. This is basically warming. It's not baking. No.
Yeah.
But so good.
Yeah. In fact, you can use a sous vide to cook a key lime pie.
Yeah, I guess that would get you right about to the same temperature that you need. I asked Grok for the Disney key lime pie recipe, and it is thinking.
Oh, yeah. Grok likes to think.
It is 5 large egg yolks. Okay. Sweetened condensed milk, key lime juice. Use authentic key lime juice.
That's what I said.
Like Nelly and Joe's for the best flavor.
Or like make your own.
Regular lime juice won't thicken the same way. That is interesting. That I did not know. And 1 9-inch graham cracker pie crust. Store-bought works great, or make your own, Grok says. But there is no sugar in it. Just that's it. That's the egg yolks sweetened. Well, it is. Okay. I lied. It's sweetened condensed milk, so there's where the sugar comes in.
You had evaporated milk. That's why you have to dump a bunch of sugar in there.
You got to do that right. If you had evaporated milk, then it's all sugar.
You know what sweetened condensed milk?
Sugar. That's all sugar. Nothing but sugar.
It is 80% sugar with 20% evaporated milk.
Oh, well, that's why it tastes so good. Baking tips on Unrelenting.
And it's actually super cheap. I couldn't believe it. I bought some for an ingredient recently myself, and it was like $1.15 for a tin of condensed milk.
Right, because nobody
you can't buy sugar that cheap.
Right.
Like how does this work? This is cheaper than the ingredients.
It's a little weird, right?
I know. And those cans last a long time. Now, do you know what else you make out of condensed sweetened milk, or what you could make very easily?
No. Was there a list?
I mean, I'm sure there probably is a list, but the one easy ingredient that you can make is shit. I'm blanking out now. What is it called? It's
good old shit. I'm blanking out now. That is one of that's one of my favorite desserts.
What is that candy that's kind of that kind of has a milky flavor to it? It's not custard. It's God, I'm blanking. I can see what it looks like. I can't think of what it's called.
Banana pudding? Flan?
No, but close. No, it's like what's in a Snickers bar above the nuts?
What's in a Snickers bar? A caramel?
Yeah, if you cut a Snickers bar in half,
caramel?
It's got some ingredients in there. What?
Caramel?
Caramel. There you go. Yeah. That's what I was looking for. So condensed sweetened milk is the precursor of caramel.
That makes sense.
An easy way to make it is to put that can of condensed sweetened milk into, well, it's the old school method, is you put it into water and then put it in the oven so that it doesn't actually go above the boiling point for about 3 hours. Well, you could do it even in less time than that. But it's basically a low heat, long time period, and it will caramelize completely. And you open that can, and it'll just be chock full of nothing but caramel inside.
According to Grok, if you mix it with chocolate or peanut butter, you can make no-bake fudge.
Yeah, I can see that. Because fudge is basically just mostly sugar.
Which is why it tastes so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a little piece of fudge recently at a, because they make it at Buc-ee's gas station.
Oh, you were in a Buc-ee? I've never been to a Buc-ee's.
Oh, man. If you ever get an opportunity, you got to go to a Buc-ee's.
You want to spend like 24 hours there just exploring.
Pretty much. Yeah. It takes about that long.
They are big.
It's a gas station with 100 pumps. And
you can forget where you left your car. Totally.
It's the size of a Walmart.
never been.
No, I never forget where I leave my car. That's not that hard to do.
You just say, Kit, I need you. And then the car finds you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was always the best part of the self-driving car on Knight Rider.
Just go pick up the driver.
Yeah. Kit,
Yeah.
I need you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Teslas will do that.
Well, see, there you go. Even if you're inside the Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
It'll just find its way inside.
One of my buddies that's always ragged on electric cars and just hates those things and sent me a picture of his new car. It's Tesla.
He gave in.
Yeah, I couldn't get out of it. This is the only one the company would buy for me.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Company car.
Well, we can't buy a company car here, I'll tell you that.
He's a drug industry sales rep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's rated slightly below lawyer on most people's scales. But
I thought it was slightly below hooker.
Oh, yeah. Well, the hookers are way higher than lawyers. What are you talking about?
I mean, they get paid better.
But yeah, he gets paid very well for slinging the old drugs to the doctor's offices.
See, now does he only deal with female doctors? Because I thought the only way male doctors were convinced to buy the drugs was by women that looked like Playboy playmates in their prime when we were.
Yeah, I think that's how it works. But I don't know, man. He's got his fifth kid, and kids are expensive.
True, you got to find a way to make that money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and his wife doesn't work.
I mean, we do have a few people to thank for today's show. Speaking of money, but we're not going to be able to buy a Tesla.
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping we could.
Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your support. Darren's gonna buy some clothes and food. Gene needs a new spaceport. For all of his spaceships, he's kinda nerdy. Maybe you figured that out. A thank you from Unrelenting, yeah.
Yeah, the sweet sound of the Unrelentingettes.
God,
I charge you for them too, right? I was like,
I noticed that. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, how am I getting billed for you playing around with music now?
Yeah, it had to be done. But Surly Mofo, he came in with $10 and said, Unrelenting is the best place to turn for normal conversations about anything or nothing. I love it.
Exactly.
He says, repent, but
we're
don't
like
relent.
the modern day Prairie Home Companion, man.
We are. I have that Garrison Keillor kind of voice to bring it on home. We tell you stories of the heartland.
Yeah, we're chock full of lies. I mean, nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth, a whole truth, and unless you put us under oath. So thank you, Surly Mofo. And thank you, of course, to Mark Kodra. $3.33 a show. You are awesome.
Yep.
And Scott
Codswallop, that one.
$2.50 a show. So we have two people coming in with show donations every show.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's the best kind of donations.
And then the donation that he told me not to read, but it's your friend, comic strip blogger. Came in with $48.90. He said it was $3.33 at the time. I checked before the show. It was $3.23. So Bitcoin has come back a little bit. And he just says
65 right now.
Howdy, Darren and Gene. Learn how to wield AI tools better. No politics. Search AI Arch Wizard on YouTube and subscribe. Yo, CSB. So thanks, CSB.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I don't know why he thinks that I don't like him. I just think that he's got he definitely has a tendency to type things first before thinking what he's saying.
I think a lot of people do that. I think it's the problem with the interwebs as a whole.
Yeah, there's some of that. It is funny how sometimes when you live on the X, and I've been known to make 1,000 posts a day sometimes on X.
Now, do you use an AI to do that, or it's all natural?
No. It's 100% me.
That may be the problem right there, though. So, I mean, maybe try an AI.
Yeah, it could be. But I feel like I'm mostly arguing with AIs.
I mean, for fun or because you find you're losing your mind?
No, I mean on X.
Oh, right, because that's what's responding now.
Yeah, exactly. Because it couldn't possibly be humans that stupid.
I think there are humans that stupid, but I also think that social media's day, I think we are on the backslide. I think we are
I would hope so.
A skier going down. It's been an interesting thing to watch, because when the internet really became mainstream and all of these message boards and stuff started popping up, there was long form communication. People would share all sorts of ideas, and they would be detailed, and it would be every now and then interesting. There was still a lot of crap, don't get me wrong, but it was often interesting, especially with things for tech or things where people who knew more were able to guide people who knew less into getting something to work or how to fix something.
Well, that still works on YouTube.
That is true. I mean, that's the one place I think YouTube is really good for, although I'm going to have to do another search. I don't know if I saw anything. Theater chair, parents' house wasn't going up and down. And everything was like, well, just replace the whole cup holder thing, which, okay, that would have worked. But what I realized was the plastic was breaking down, and this happened, and we have the same chair, and this happened
because of ozone.
Probably because of the ozone. And I pulled up, because I didn't know what was underneath. I pulled up the little piece of plastic, the button that you actually push down to make the chair go either up or down, not really up or down, but you get it, opening or closing. And it was just underneath that is a little circuit board that a simple connection is being made by the little piece that you push down. Now, then this piece happened the same on my chair as well, which is after a certain amount of use, what used to show you the cute little, it was a gray button with the little chair up, chair down symbol on it. Okay. Once you use it for like a year, it's all black. Everything's gone. The whole thing's just turned black. And the underneath, I pulled this thing up, and I don't use it, so ours lasted quite a bit longer, but my mom will use the stuff from our buddy Cal over at Lavender Blossoms on her hands, the salves, the CBD stuff. And like any lotion, I'm thinking this caused it to really start breaking down. And I pulled up that little piece of plastic, and underneath that little circuit board was basically black kind of goo. So I took a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol, cleaned that up, and it works like a charm now. So you didn't have to redo the whole thing. You didn't have to buy a $50 part and redo the whole kit and caboodle. It's like just a little cleaning. And I don't remember seeing anything on YouTube. So maybe I need to make a YouTube video like, hey, is your chair not working?
Yeah, exactly.
Like pop this little plastic piece out, which isn't very hard to do, clean underneath it, clean it itself because it was getting a little kind of greasy, like clean that up and it should work just fine. But I was so used to YouTube having the answer.
Yeah.
It's a surprise now when you're like, wait, nobody had that?
That sounds like you should make that video.
Could make me $1 million. Could be the hottest thing.
Go viral.
Go viral, everybody. We like going viral. But with the Twitter, with that lower amount of characters that you can use, of course, Twitter now is, well, you can post videos and you can post, well, photos and whatever else you want. I just don't find any good conversations actually happening on social media. I don't find anything worthwhile anymore. Now, it may connect you with somebody.
It's mostly just sort of rage baiting stuff.
Right. Now, it may connect you with somebody who can get you the information you need or that you can communicate with off of X or in private messages but for what is...
I have started getting a lot more interaction, though. Like I finally got my first post that had over 1,000 likes.
What was that post?
It was a picture of Donald Trump giving you the finger.
So AI.
No, a photo.
But made with AI.
No, it was a photo.
Did you take the photo?
No, of course not.
Who took
Somebody
the
photo?
So copyright infringement.
It was that news thing, that news broadcast where somebody was saying something and he gave him the finger. It was like 2-3 weeks back. He was at some factory
Okay.
Somebody said something.
So a screen cap, and then you,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I'd say I've had a lot of posts that have been like 150, 180, 200 likes. And the response rate is usually about 5%. So like if I get 1,000 likes, then that's probably 20,000 people that saw the image.
Now, can you get your average stats somewhere on
On X?
X? Where do you look for that?
Mm-hmm.
Just under more?
Under the I pay way too much money section.
The Creator Studio, Premium Plus, what is
Premium Plus?
Okay. I see Super Grok. I see Radar and Beta. What's Radar? Create a query and let Radar track real-time updates. NVIDIA seller
if you want
buy.
to put your name in there, kind of thing.
Create a query and let Radar track. So, like for, I guess, stock prices. Okay.
Well, you're going to get way too much stuff. No, if you put in like Adam Curry in there, you'll see every post that mentions Adam Curry.
For Radar. So if I just type in Adam Curry and then give it the enter. Post 75 untitled. Oh, interesting. So it's all. Oh, that is a bizarre way to look at the Twitter world. How many posts per day are mentioning it? Interesting. Now you can have this thing. I'm guessing you could have it a sticky query, and then it.
Yeah.
It'll be like, haha, we have new. Then we have articles, Creator Suite, analytics. Is that what we're looking at here?
Yeah.
On February 22nd, I had 4,805 impressions. Is that good?
No.
That was like my top day. So I have verified followers, 552 out of 4,000. Impressions, 11,000. Engagement rate, 3.5%. Woo!
3.5. It's a little low. It's not too bad though.
Which is sad when you really consider so out of 100 things you should expect 3.5 to have some engagement. Profile visits. Woo! 3 whole shares, 38 reposts. Woo! I have 204 whole likes over the last, week
How
is
many
this?
impressions did you have?
11,000.
I got 114,000.
Wow, you post a lot more though.
I do. But my engagement is actually down to 4.3%. It was over 5% recently.
Well, you have to pay more to Grok.
Apparently.
Which again is why I think there is nothing and this is where Twitter started losing this long before Elon Musk came in, was the amount of noise. The algorithm started fucking things up. But I remember doing on a podcast maybe 12 years ago or so, doing the little experiment on X, which was Twitter, then just saying, hey, if you see this, let me know. And I know people at the time were like, either retweet or whatever. It's like, well, no, that you're just gamifying
Yeah.
I'm like, feel free to even email me, whatever you want to do. Let me know you saw this. And even though you have 1,000 people following you, you're lucky if 3 people go, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
It's all fake and gay, man.
Well, I had 1.8 thousand likes, so I had about half the likes of your total impressions.
And we do all the media. I mean, we got they're hiring. Do you want a job at, or start hiring on X? Okay, they let you post jobs. No.
Yeah,
Gene wants a job.
Exactly. Yeah, I need to go work or something.
If somebody could give Gene a job, he would have less time for podcasting. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a true story right there.
It'd be win.
I keep losing followers. What's up with that?
It's all fake and gay. That's the problem with social media.
I've lost like 150 followers.
I mean, it seems like everything has hit a brick wall with social media where you post things and it's just like nothing. I think there is just too much noise that no matter what
There's
you do,
a lot of noise, yeah.
And I've made fun of people like Keith Olbermann in the past, but this dude, and I'm sure other people do the same thing, when they release a little video or whatever it is, he was posting them every hour on the hour for like a full day. So it's just
so my
the same
demographics
thing.
from people that are looking at my shit is 71% male.
Ooh, where do you see this?
Under audience. The highest category, the highest percentage of people is 65 plus. Fucking A. Useless garbage. 65 plus, man.
For what percentage was that?
23%, 65 plus.
Yeah, mine's 29.5%, 65 plus.
Oh, you're even worse.
23%.
The second biggest category is 35 to 44.
See, I've only got
just 8%.
I've only got 8.2% and 35 to 44.
Oh, wow. You're even worse than I am.
3.8 and 25 to 34 and 0 from 13 to 24.
I got 6% on that.
Well, it's all the spaceship game stuff.
Yeah. I don't post that on here. Country 71% from US.
Oh, wait, what was your male to female breakdown?
71-27.
90.8, 9.2.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're way worse than I am.
See, it's all the babe AI stuff. The women are like, no.
Uh-huh. It's dudes in their late 70s and that's about it.
Hey, dudes, if you're in your late 70s, fucking donate. You don't have much time.
43% from iOS, 30% from Android.
Wait, what's your country breakdown, though?
71% US.
Ooh, I got 72.7. Then what's next?
Canada at 5.
Ooh, mine is the Netherlands, 12%.
12?
12%.
Then I got United Kingdom at 3.1.
I have Canada at 7.1.
And then I Canada's 5.1 for me. And then Netherlands at 2%.
I have Spain at 2.7% and
And
France
then Israel at
1.6.
2%.
Well, we all know why.
Wait, what do you mean? We all know.
You know you
And
can't
then-
trust Gene because of his genes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And then Turkey right after that.
Ooh, I don't have Turkey, but I do have Spain and France.
Yeah, I got France is right after Turkey.
iOS 43.8%.
And then Nigeria at 1.3%.
Ooh. I have
Wow, what the hell? Who's
30.6
from
web.
Nigeria's. And then Germany at 0.9. Mexico at 0.7. South Africa at 0.7. Spain at 0.6. India at 0.6.
You got a lot more than I do. Well,
Australia at 0.6. Poland at 0.6.
so Nigeria, I've got
CSV.
1.1. That's all just got to be scammers, right? And then
Oh, yeah.
0.5 Belgium, 0.5 UK.
Yeah,
That's just
Nigeria is
lights.
1.3 for me. Australia is 0.6. Sweden 0.5. Switzerland 0.4. Finland 0.4. Italy 0.4. Japan 0.3. Norway 0.3.
Of course, that was just in the last 7 days.
Ireland 0.3.
And that's by likes. So, okay, so there's,
Romania.
this was all just likes. Now, if we want to go via
Yeah.
impressions, that would be different. Let's go impressions over the last 3
Okay.
months. Okay, there we are 85.8% male and 13.1% female. So there's that. But at least I dropped down to 21% at 65 and over and have 25.9, 45 to 54 and 21, 35 to 44. So at least there's a little bit of a younger demographic over the overall impression.
They're just not responding. I have Saudi Arabia at 2.2 in impressions.
Ooh. Let's see what my lowest is. Hong Kong, SAR, China at 0.1.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Philippines, Argentina, all 0.1. Indonesia, Czechia, Turkey.
That's not a thing.
Yeah,
That's so not a thing.
right? What is CZECHIA? I mean, Czechoslovakia is gone
Yeah,
now.
it's
Is there?
Czechia, but everybody who's actually in the Czech Republic, which is what it really is, hates the word Czechia.
Czechia.
It makes them sound like they're Chechens, and they don't want to sound like they're Chechens. This was a government stunt that apparently was pulled for some event they were hosting, like Eurovision or something. where they wanted to change the name of the country to Czechia. But nobody in the Czech Republic likes that name. So I'm sticking with the old name, which is the Czech Republic.
Let's see here. I mean, a lot of 0.1s, then 0.2 Finland, India, Brazil, Austria, Thailand, 0.3 to Denmark, 0.3 Ireland, 0.4 Mexico. Hola.
No Irish watchers at all.
Hola. 0.5 Japan. I got more Japanese folk
Than Irish. Yeah.
than Irish. Yeah. You fucking Irish people. 2.8% UK.
Cheap
How about
fuckers.
that?
Cheap fuckers too, man.
65.4 United States.
Okay.
Let's see here. Now, I'm not ignoring the chat net, but I'm looking at a different screen. I've got like 8,000 different screens. And then, 63% overall impressions, 63.8% iOS. What the fuck does that say about the state of Apple right now?
How many percent?
63.8 over the last 3 months when you go by impressions.
Let me check what mine is by
17% Android, 19% web. But
so 3 months impressions and device. I have 43% iOS.
63 here.
Yeah.
I guess I really relate to
how many Android?
To the Apple folk. Only 17.
17%?
Yeah.
I have 30.
Woo. That is
and
weird.
26 on web.
19. Why do Apple folk like me more?
Well, I guess the 70-year-olds all have Apples.
Could be. Although I do have 2.2% in 18 to 24 and 0.3% in 13 to 17.
For impressions?
Yeah, we're youngering our base.
I have 12% at 13 to 24. 28% is my biggest category at 25 to 34.
Well, it's all that game talk. We got shares, replies,
I don't do gaming on this account, dude. This account is pure politics.
Let's see, profile visits. Now, here's an interesting thing. The highest female.
Yeah, this is not interesting to anybody. I guarantee you. Nobody listening thinks this is interesting of us looking at a screen and then reading off percentages.
16.2% of my profile visits are females.
Mm-hmm.
And 10.9% of them are between 25 and 34. So Gene is doing the math. Although most are between 35 and 54.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes sense. But 8.8% are from the Netherlands. So I need a Netherland babe.
Yeah. You sure do.
0.5% are from Turkey. 0.5% Saudi Arabia. 0.5% Poland. And stats are great, man. People love stats.
People love stats. Nobody loves stats. So I had a great post that had 852 likes.
You think you had a great post?
Which is an awesome post that I stole from somebody else, which was a picture of a guy in a winter jacket with a little sign that says, "Welcome to Edmonton" behind him that says, he's holding up a sign that says, "Free Alberta from the communist chains of Canada."
Right.
Mm-hmm.
America is the land of the free.
Very, very popular.
America is the land of the free, the home of the brave. It's time for Unrelenting. When I posted that, 44 impressions, 2 likes, 1 repost from today.
Mm-hmm.
Usually for the impressions, when no agenda, those are 1,000, 2,000. Normally, though, I don't try to pimp out the stuff on X because I just never really thought it brought much back to the party. The biggest impression was a post with 6.1 thousand impressions over the last 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just a no agenda promo. It's unrelenting.
All right, enough stats, dude. You're boring me.
Well, I was hoping to see it get you to fall asleep during the show like dude named Ben.
Oh, did he fall asleep during the show?
Once with you.
Well, that's not surprising.
No, that's No, and I was trying to go to Sir Gene Speaks. It's like, no, nothing new in like a year. I tried to go to Ben Rose's Angry Tech News, and that's just totally gone.
Well, I need to actually stop paying for Sir Gene Speaks because there's no updates in 2 years now, just 1 year.
Well, that is the beauty of using the same web host for everything. I'm not paying more or less. I just have the web host. But I do want to thank Stephen B, because I was like, with these live tags, he's one of these guys involved with the podcasting 2.0. I'm like, the thing that Podverse put out rarely worked and it took forever. The dude built podping.me like instantaneously and posted it, where you just put your URL in, you say you're going live, you're ending, or you just updated, and it does it. It's nearly immediate and it just works. So at least people should know when we're live. So that's one of the things on podcasting 2.0 that actually worked. Now, if you could just figure out a way to get people to pay money, that would be good. But it was like value for value. I bitched about something. Stephen B fixed something within like hours. So I sent him like, I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in sats. It was like $8-9, something like that at the time. But it's like, hey, value for value. You did something that helped me out. Thank you. Support the people that do the stuff that you use.
Yeah.
And then I saw this article here, which I thought was fun. I mean, I love the stuff like Blueberry, who is, of course, trying to sell you on their hosting and all that. But
podcast hosting, yep.
Yeah, you don't need sponsors to make money. Podcasting, 5 real revenue paths. Like, I'm like, it's all bullshit. I mean, I've been doing this long enough, but their whole thing is like, well, sell something. So yes, I get this.
Yeah.
Now, if you were doing a podcast about running businesses and that, and you were just like, hey, hire me, I get it. But that is the rarity for people that are doing podcasts. Most people are not doing podcasts in something that would easily translate to pay me for my services outside of podcasting time.
I think there's very few people that are making any kind of appreciable money with just an audio podcast, because the term podcast for a lot of people, if not a majority of people these days, is actually what Joe Rogan does. It's a video camera recorded interview thing. I
don't see too much of a difference between those. It's all about audience. The difference
is if it's on YouTube, you're making thousands of dollars per episode. That's the difference.
Well, if you have the audience, there's people on YouTube making zero, but if you have an audience,
there is. But like I grew my channel from 0 to 4,000 plus people in 1 year on YouTube.
And what are you making per episode?
Well, I'm not making anything because I'm not recording any right now. But if I was, I'm not making anything because it doesn't pay anything. I would be making, if I bothered to actually spend the time on it, I would be making probably over $1,000 a month on it at 4,000 people.
Now, it says you don't need dynamic ad insertion. You need a clear offer. If someone binge listened to 10 episodes of your show today, what could they pay you for tomorrow? Like,
and that's, I mean, all I'm saying in that article you're reading is basically 1940s style radio. And this episode brought to you by Lucky Strike cigarettes. Well, remember, 4 out of 5 doctors recommend Lucky Strike.
It's even worse because they're like, well, you don't really need advertising. You need a small group. Now, and I don't know if I really necessarily agree with this either. A tight-knit group, it says, of 500 loyal listeners who see you as their go-to voice will outspend 10,000 casual scrollers who found you through a social post and forgot your name.
That's true. That's definitely true for video. I don't know if it is for audio.
It all depends, I guess, again, upon the...
So I don't know if you remember back about 3 years ago, I came in to do a podcast with a dude named DeFango.
Yeah, I remember that dude, man. He was the fucking moron.
He was a little nutty.
Yeah, he was a fucking moron. But
a little too much pot smoking going on.
Maybe, but you helped him out, and then he threw you under the bus, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thanks for making me a little money. Fuck off. I'm not giving you any.
Yeah. I took him from making like $200 a month on his channel to making like 3,000 to 4,000 a month on his channel.
And And the
thing that I would encapsulate that into, the biggest thing is, like most people naturally are kind of afraid to ask for money. And I flipped that script on its head and renamed the show to
Griftcast.
Griftcast, exactly. I had to remember there. Renamed it to Griftcast, and then literally every 10 minutes ask for money, like very aggressively ask for money. And guess what that does? That starts people donating like $100 an episode. Because what I did is I turned the asking for money into a game. As soon as you gamify this, people actually get value beyond. It's not just a value for value of your podcast. It's a, hey, do you want to play with some money?
Right.
Because, we talk about you and you're competing against another person. And it literally turns it into a game that is just a part of the show.
Now, just imagine if the winner would actually get a cash prize, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And we had cash prizes like ponchos.
Oh, those beautiful orange ponchos.
Yeah, those are the best.
But
by the way, I've seen a video recently that showed how one of those orange ponchos could save your life by preventing you from being seen by infrared rifle scope.
Well, donate $100 to Unrelenting, and Gene will be happy to send you a poncho.
Yeah, absolutely.
But where they really lost me was this next line. Again, this is from the Blueberry article. It says, memberships, paid communities, premium episodes, bonus questions and answers, private feeds. You don't need 100,000 downloads. You need 100 people who care. Fuck you. You are not going to make any money on 100 people who care unless those 100 people are all very wealthy and generous.
Okay. So that's a fair point, is if your topic is how to live like a poor person, then you're not going to be making a whole lot of money. If you're covering things that people that have money are going to be interested in, you're obviously going to make a lot more money.
But I love that it was everything Adam Curry hates. Memberships. And aren't memberships and paid communities the same things technically? Premium episodes.
Kinda. I mean, you can have a membership without being in the community. So you could just have a membership where you don't get to talk to anybody else who has a membership. You just have the membership for access purposes to some exclusive content.
Like our Discord server. Get in our Discord server, Cotton Jim. Come on, get on down.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not live.
Exactly.
But they say, we've seen creators build 3,000 to 10,000 a month private feeds with fewer than 1,000 total listeners. Why are you giving me a range there? Because the right way to write that, if you're trying to sell something and this is accurate, we've seen creators get as much as $10,000 a month.
Yeah, no one's seen 10,000 a month.
But they're telling me we've seen creators build 3,000 to 10,000 a month with fewer than 1,000 total listeners.
They've seen somebody do 3 for sure. Yeah.
But so this is where the lie comes in, because you're like, okay, we've seen 3. So we're technically not lying if we say we've seen creators build $3,000 to $25,000 a month, because we got the 3.
And I totally believe that, because if you have a podcast about postpartum depression for women that just had a kid, you will make that kind of money.
You know what the sleeper hit is, Gene? Digital products. You could sell ebooks, templates.
Yeah.
Swipe
and
files.
That is absolutely true for business podcasts. If you're talking about easy ways to increase your sales figures by 15% on a podcast, and it's targeting salespeople, and then all the tools that you've been talking about, we've bundled them up together, and you can order them through just a one-stop shop thing on their website. You could totally make thousands of dollars a month. Absolutely.
Well, I've noticed that on Patreon too now, where they are allowing the sale of digital products. People don't have to be a member of your community.
They figured it out.
So if we had something where it's like, hey, you really want, so you could,
our past podcast
is just
it's just like Seinfeld, right? It's about nothing. And just like Seinfeld, it means we're never going to make any money.
Wait, Seinfeld made billions, man. You had me right up to
number one most return on investment show in the world.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But that's interesting,
But
I guess. What digital product could we sell?
Poncho.
It's not digital. That's physical. You have to send it to them. Although
I don't see a reason why we couldn't have digital ponchos, man.
I like the idea of a digital poncho. What is this? What form does this computer file take? Is it just like a photo of a poncho? I mean, that could be it. We could have AI.
No, it's an EFT.
Oh, yeah. Remember when NFTs were going to be big? CSB was going to make millions on NFTs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I made a couple. I was like, man, these are not going to go anywhere.
No.
Although I still thought they had the possibility to do something when attached to a physical product. But you're kind of seeing that now with eBay and some of these other sites with collectibles. It's starting mainly with
I just
cards.
don't understand the whole collectible thing. Well, I guess I do.
know.
Never mind.
But it's mainly with like sports cards now. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
You never have to see the sports card with something that is in eBay's vault. You can buy that $25,000 Michael Jordan card.
Own it, and then sell it and never take possession of it.
Correct. Now
you still have to pay tax on it, though.
There was a benefit to not actually taking physical possession.
Because you know how this works in the art world, right?
No, but I'm assuming it's similar to the sports card world.
Yeah. It's basically you buy a really expensive piece of art, and then that art's. How does this work? I'm blanking myself out here.
B12, Gene.
I'll tell you. I don't have any. I'm out of it.
B12.
I'll tell you the scam portion of it is basically if you buy this piece of art and then you store it forever, essentially, you leave it at the shipper's import holding area. So let's say you buy this from Europe, right? You buy a painting from Europe. It gets imported to the U.S. and it has to clear customs, and you're supposed to pay some kind of fee on it or whatever. If it never clears customs, if it's just sitting in the storage area, then you both get to own it and not own it at the same time.
It's in limbo.
It's in limbo mode, which means that any fees, any taxes that you owe on this thing, you don't have to pay. I don't remember the specifics. I just remember this part of it, that essentially the trick was, as long as you never take physical possession of it, then you don't. I think the way it works is if you never physically took possession after you bought it and then you sell it, then I think you get around the profit from that sale being taxable or some kind of bullshit like that. I don't know. I can't remember anymore.
Well, there's a reason people are doing it beyond. I understand it's an audit, because there is a bit of safety to it, which means your house can't get robbed. You can't, your house ain't going to burn down with whatever in it. Yeah. But I want to know how long until these things are discovered that the cards people or art people are buying and selling don't actually exist anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That is the definition of money.
Yeah. It's
something that we pretend has value that has no actual value.
Yes, it's supposed to represent. Remember when there was
gold?
It
has an assigned value to it. Like, is there any real difference in value between the $1 bill and the $100 bill? They take the same amount of paper. It depends
how much cocaine's been snorted on it.
Same amount of ink. Yeah, if you wash it and you generate cocaine water and then you dry that and you get actual powder out of it.
We could probably make more doing that than we are for the show.
Guaranteed. No, that literally makes thousands. Yeah.
We could just turn money. We could cocaine, man. We're getting into the drug trade. And if you do
that in Las Vegas, then it makes tens of thousands.
Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But
that's a pretty good show.
Which one? There were a few Vegas shows.
The one with James Caan.
Okay, yes. Yeah.
That was a good Vegas show. I enjoyed that because they had all the high tech, the fake high tech, which eventually became real high tech.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that was a lot of people don't know. They're too young. They don't know that the slot machines used to be mechanical.
Oh, yeah. Well, and the girl on that show was pretty hot.
Oh, I remember. Oh, was it Heather?
There's a tall drink of water.
Which, I mean, for you, you'd need a step stool.
Please.
They go, please. I can step on my beard.
They're all the same height horizontally, baby.
No, that's not true.
Totally true.
That's totally not true.
Absolutely true.
Las Vegas, 2003 to 2008.
Mm-hmm.
Just like other series, I know the Podfather was talking about wanting to watch Spin City and not being able to find it anywhere. You know where you'll find it? On my hard drive on my NAS. That's
I don't know what that is.
I don't believe in the show or what a NAS is.
Spin City.
Spin City was originally with Charlie Sheen, with Michael J. Fox. And then when he got sick, Charlie Sheen stepped in.
And then when he got sick.
Yeah, he had a different sickness. Heather Locklear was on that show.
Oh, I watched a documentary on Charlie Sheen recently called Charlie Sheen.
Winning.
Yeah, Winning. Yeah. So it was a very good documentary. It covers his whole life from beginning to end. He had a lot of famous friends as a kid.
Well, yeah.
Like Sean Penn, he knew from school.
Yeah, well, his dad was a famous actor, Martin Sheen.
I guess so. I guess he was. That's true. Although apparently not very famous because they lived in a very modest house.
So were you more into the Vanessa Marcil, the brunette, or Molly Sims, the blonde?
Molly Sims. Yeah. Molly Sims was the one I'm referring to.
And then Nikki Cox was in it as well.
Yeah. Molly Sims was the main chick.
If you like tall blondes.
If you like tall blondes, yeah.
Yeah, my wife said something about one of the Hallmark women, like, oh, do you think she's attractive? And I'm just like, well, only if you like that overtly beautiful kind of look.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You never know what the right answer to that question is.
Yeah. I can't believe you watched the Hallmark Channel.
Dude, we not only do we watch the Hallmark Channel, we got it for half price now. Damn.
No, I'm not surprised we watch it. I'm surprised you watch it.
Oh, you have to watch the Hallmark Channel. You learn so much.
No.
I actually think I have Molly Sims 5'9.5", so she's like 4 inches taller than you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
my God, no, she's not.
I'm pretty sure I've seen enough Hallmark movies at this point.
An inch taller.
I should be writing scripts. I don't know how you get them in. Is there like a place you can?
Yeah, you write a spec script and then you send it into the network and say, "Hey, what do you think of this?"
I'm pretty sure.
Say, please don't send us any more stuff.
I'm pretty sure I could pump 2-3 of those out every month.
That's usually how it's done. It's manatees write most of those, I believe.
Is it AI yet? That'll be the. And I'm not sure that this is not one of the things that AI will first be able to write.
Oh, absolutely. They could do it right now.
Because it knows the format. You can give it a format.
They're very formulaic.
Well, this is where I was playing around with.
Write me a script in the style of The Love Boat.
Right. Of the love, exciting and new.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody that was on the was it the Four Seasons? Maybe it was one of these high-end hotel ships. And they were expensive. I mean, it was like $5,000-$6,000 for a 3-night. But it was like the food was like the best food you could ever get.
Yeah.
And then there's no kids running around. I'm like, see, this seems like a plus.
The best kind.
I've never been on a cruise.
Apparently that show, I watched a documentary about Love Boat. Apparently everybody was just hammered the entire time they were filming.
Oh, yeah. Or high on coke. That was the problem with the cruise director. Yeah. What was her name? Julie. Yeah, on the show, Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Stubing. I mean, what a great cast. Gopher, Isaac.
Kevin McFadden. Yeah.
Isaac. I love Isaac. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was just having fun.
Oh, they were having a lot of fun.
It's not how actual cruises go, it turns out.
Did you know that show is based on a book?
I did not.
Yeah.
I just thought it was the Princess Cruise Lines that went,
Right. It was an ad for Princess, but apparently the book was written by the first ever cruise director that was a woman. And the book is very raunchy, way more than the show was. It was mostly talking about all the hookups that were happening on the Love Boat.
What happens at sea
Hence the
stays
name
at
of the
sea.
book of the Love Boat. What?
Then that's why what happens on the sea stays on the sea.
Hey, when this boat's a rocking,
you better get your life vest.
it's always a rocking. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I've never been on a cruise. Should I take a cruise? The
Oh, no?
wife is like totally against the concept.
Yeah, you should do it. It's worth doing once for sure. I've been on a few of them.
You just want to go with the higher end ones, I think, because we're old.
Not so sure. I mean, you want to go certainly not on the black cruises, but you know, you don't necessarily go high end.
Not just where you can have the unlimited Michelin star food experience 24/7.
No, because that's expensive.
Yeah, that would be the downfall of that.
So the last one I went on was, I guess, right before COVID, whatever year that was.
Which had to have so much of an effect on.
The problem, that was one of the reasons I quit drinking, honestly.
COVID or going on the cruise?
Both. Because I almost killed myself with alcohol on the cruise.
Oh, because it's free. You know, they're like,
no, because it's not free. Because I bought an unlimited alcohol ticket.
Right, which that kind of makes it free. You want to try to make your money back.
It's worse than free, dude. If it's free, then it has no value. When you pay for it, it has value, and then you feel like you have to get your money's worth.
Yeah, I watched one of these YouTubers.
This is the problem. So the 7 week unlimited alcohol package was $800.
So 7 nights.
And so I felt like I better get over $800 worth of alcohol on this cruise.
So that's over $100 a day you needed to make up.
Yeah. But if you wanted unlimited, that's what it was. And so I was basically getting the most expensive whiskeys, the most expensive vodkas, the top tier brands, and then drinking at least a shot an hour, at least.
That's
for
not
the
a good
entire
idea.
Duration of the cruise.
You want to talk about heart palpitations?
I was not in great shape by the time that cruise ended. I think my liver shrank by a factor of 2.
They just dump you right off into the hospital. And
It's yeah. I mean, I was like just perma drinking the whole cruise, not because I wanted to drink, but because I wanted to get my money's worth.
Makes sense. You were gamifying it.
Yeah.
And I saw one of these young YouTubers do exactly that, which was, can I make this cost them money? And it's always a bad idea to try to drink that much.
But you're going to pay for it in hospital bills afterwards.
Yeah. And just overall not feeling good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other thing, kids. Once you hit like 35, drinking doesn't feel good except for a very short period of time.
Not even that. That's why when COVID hit, and I've always been a social drinker. I don't drink by myself. I only drink with other people. When COVID hit, all of a sudden I'm not around other people for an extended period of time. I just didn't drink the whole time. And I figured, well, if I didn't drink for 6 months, I might as well not drink for a whole year. And then after a year, it's kind of like, well, there's no point in starting. I've kind of gone a year now without alcohol, and it's probably better for me in the long run. So I haven't had a drink since before COVID.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty much been not since COVID, but probably a grand total of like 5 drinks since COVID. And I want to thank C. Brooklyn, who just came in with $5 via the Cash App.
Mm-hmm.
Making this podcast pay off.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Well, who knew? Who knew we were actually professionals?
Now, how are you working that split on the Cash App money?
Split, Gene. Sorry, we're out of time. Out of time for today's show.
It's unrelenting. It's unrelenting.